All right, ready to go here. And stepping in for the Yankees, Trent Grisham. And a swing and a miss.
One ball, two strikes.
Ground ball to the right side. One up, one down. Here is Aaron Judge. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. And that one is gone. And just like that, they're out in front. It's 1-0. And here comes Bellinger. This one lifted in the air, left field. Sheets pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. Left field. Sheets makes the play, and that is that. We go to the bottom of the first, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Fly ball down the line, and that drops foul. Tatis waits. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Ground ball right side. Goldie takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Luis Ariz stands in. One out, base is empty. That one the other way, and foul ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field, and there's 2 down. Manny Machado up to the plate. 2 outs, base is empty. And Manny gets a piece. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Jason Dominguez. And a base hit. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. To short, could be 2. There's 1. How about that double play? And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe.
Got what he was looking for on the mound right there, and his infielders took care of business. Pretty textbook execution between short and second to turn that into 2 outs.
Tatis makes the catch, and that'll do it. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the second. And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. The wind of the pitch. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
On the ground, out to short. Oh, great stop. Not in time. He's safe. One gone, runner at first. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. Runner takes off. Fouls one off. 2-2. Freed throws to first.
No, he's safe.
Sheets gets back easily. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And it gets by him. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. She'll still come home with it. Caught up now trying to get to third. In comes the tying run from first. And he'll reach second with one away.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2005. Runner takes off. Hit in the air. Left field. And it falls. The run comes in from second. He's in there.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead.
Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. That's off the inside corner. And it's 2-1.
Ian.
Inside move to second. Cronenworth dives back in. That one fouled off. Hamilton. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeout. Quick reactions behind the plate. He tags him out. Now they get the runner in a rundown. Dives for the bag. Got him. Double play. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. And a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. To the right side. A sliding stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Here's the second baseman, Ben Rice. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's back there. That one is gone. And we're level. It's 2-2. Back to the top of the lineup. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball.
Tied up here in the early going. This one smoked on its way out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 3-2. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Judge rips that one. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. The throw to second is offline. One out. Runner at second. Bellinger will hit next. In the dirt. Man at second.
2-2 the count.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. Paul Goldschmidt now. Right back to him on the mound. And they tag him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. Campusano tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Eric Summersgill with the call. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And out number 1 on the grab. So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. And he grounds one to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. Tatis runs. That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Across is the runner from first. It's 3-3. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you...
Out to short, Volpe. Zips it to first, but the go-ahead run comes in to score. So digging in now for San Diego, Jackson Merrill gets him to chase after that one.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. They don't come much. As we go to the top of the 4th. In now is the Yankees DH, Jason Dominguez. The 1-1 is fouled off. This to center field. Merrill coming on. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And there's one down. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Bogarts with the throw to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. That one out to right. Tatis corrals it. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, bottom of the 4th. Now the left fielder, Gavin Sheets. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1. It's Xander Bogarts now. One down, base is empty. That one missed.
You know, the first manager to ever win a game here at Petco Park was Tony Gwynn. Yes, Tony Gwynn. They had a college baseball tournament here in March 2004, and Tony managed San Diego State to a win.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Judge makes the grab. 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering is down low. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that one missing low. High fly ball out to left field. And that ends the inning. New inning getting started. And now Austin Wells. Swung on, belted. That one back there. See you later. He flexes his power with that swing, and we are starting over. It's 4-4. Next to hit, Ben Rice. Swing and a ground ball. Dives, and he can't hang on. No play, that's an infield single.
The center fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Trent Grisham getting ready to hit. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-4. Here comes Aaron Judge. And strike 2.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Now fly ball to right center. Tatis really on his horse for it. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. And here's Paul Goldschmidt. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next for New York, Jason Dominguez. 2 outs. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Sheets makes the play, and that we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Jose Iglesias. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And one away.
Now batting, catcher
Luis Campusano, the next up for the Padres. The 1-1. And that's downstairs and outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Oh, look at the stop. The stretch at first, but he beats it. Almost a fantastic play there.
The first baseman, number 4.
So digging in, Luis Arias. Hamilton checks over to first, and he's back.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing.
Tatis runs. He's got it. And that is out number 3. All set for the top of the 6th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And that one finds its way through. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. I know those a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Tatis hauls it in, and there's one away. Austin Wells digs in now. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation, Winnie.
Cronenworth in there safely.
He's safe.
So up next, Ben Rice. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're the top half of the 6th.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this.
Comes a 2-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. They got it for out number 2. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now here's Trent Grisham. That one fouled off. 2-2. Line drive, base hit. Coming home. He'll score. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with.
So it's second and third occupied. They go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded. And there's a force at every base. So bases all loaded up. Bellinger up to hit. And that one gets past the catcher. Tag, and he's out at the plate. They limit the damage here. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th inning. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Nope.
Next offering is down low. Grounds one to short. Volpe. Zips it across. Machado out on the play. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. One down, base is empty. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Bellinger makes the grab, and there are 2 down. Next to hit, Gavin Sheets. Yankees up by 3. And right back to the mound. Sends it to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the 7th. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Sheets makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Now batting, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
One down, base is empty. Into center and a base hit. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
Well, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always.
Oh, he botches it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Tag, and they got him. So an error on the play, but they get the out anyway. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. Going to count 1 and 2. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Set for
Now pitching for the Yankees. Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 28, Randy.
now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout.
The second baseman.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great grab on the dive. On the money, nice play.
Look at the commitment to make the play. Down on the ground from the knees. That's not just arm strength, guys. That's core strength as well. Look at that rocket across the diamond. Outstanding job.
Jose Iglesias, the next up for the Padres. 2 down, nobody on. That one lined into left field, and that's base hit. Throws to second, around first, heading for 2. Caught in a rundown now. Wide throw, and it gets away. Around second now, going for 3. Wide throw, and it gets away. And he's out. Tried to score in the air. And we're back at the play.
Now
Anthony Volpe.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Reaching down and makes the grab. And now it's going to be Austin Wells. Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And a base hit. The throw in, and he's out, trying for 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's the second baseman, Ben Rice. This one in the air, right field. Tatis really on his horse for it. Brings it in. And that's back here in San Diego. Here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. And a 1-1. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Line drive. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
When you're playing out of position, the ball will find you. And that time does a nice job of fielding it. But the throw just off the mark. And you know he's uncomfortable with being in that spot.
Runner on the go. In the dirt. Campusano into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
Now pitching for
out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Fernando Cruz.
On the ground. Chisholm. Uh-oh, throw goes to second. Now he launches a throw over his head. And it'll be first and third now after that miscue. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Stepping in, Luis Arai. There goes the runner. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. The throw to third. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. Pretty good fastball location. Down.
Double steal. Base hit. One runs in. He scores to tie it up.
Oh, that's a big at bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on goal.
That's a base hit. Here comes Machado around third. Tag. They cut down the go-ahead run at the plate. Save.
Yep, he made it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Gavin Sheets. The runner takes off for third. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Steps on the bag for one. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. All set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. On a line out towards center. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up, another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. It's 8-7. And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Bellinger is gone, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Paul Goldschmidt.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. Out towards right center field. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. He's in there. 2 outs, nobody on. And up next for New York, Jason Dominguez. Swings and misses. It's a strike. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. So digging in now for San Diego, Tyler Wade bunts it in the air. Hauls it in for the out. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Back to first, and it's over his head. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. So it's their last chance in this one. Jose Iglesias. The next up. This ball's chopped on the ground. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Yankees slug their way to a win in this one.
Oh, we saw